What's up? Let's get it. Well, when we last left off, what were we talking about? Quite a day today. And I can kick it today just about today, to be honest with you. So hit the store today, and I guess today was No King's Day. And boy, were them people everywhere. They were out, what they doing they No Kings thing for real. So um, I don't dwell on it too hard. I keep going back and forth on some of the same subjects, but this subject matter got to get drilled home, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you, really honest with you. Let's get this going. Mm. In old fashion. So, my last subject, we were talking about, you know, it's not hard to be a good person. It's not hard to do the right thing, right? And some people talk to me, they're like, yeah, that sounds good, but it's not specific enough, right? I did that. Be a little bit more direct about it. No problem, I'll oblige. So, there's two things that have to be accomplished now, ladies and gentlemen. There are two things that must be accomplished right now. There are two things that hold us back in being who we need to be, I feel like, in this country. And there's two things. The number one thing is hate. Hate is destroying us. I don't think anybody who's a tax-paying citizen that gets up, works, does what they're supposed to do as a citizen of this country should have to, in any way, shape, or form, encounter hate. Nobody should. It should not. It should be banned. It should be something that you, as a United States citizen, yeah, I'm saying it, should not be allowed to do, because no one should have to deal with that burden of dealing with that, and they're a citizen of this country, they are a tax-paying person of this country, they have high moral standard in this country, they do what they're supposed to do. They shouldn't have to deal with this. Not at all. Not one bit. I think taking away what people feel is their right to hate other people and spew hate and try to demoralize or, vilify shouldn't be allowed. I don't think on any front it should be allowed at all. I think that would make a big difference. I think you got to take hate out of the country. You got to make a law. It's just not permissible now. If you want, like I said before, another one, you want to sit in your kitchen and tell your wife who you hate, go right ahead. But I think hate should never be able to walk out your front door into the mainstream of our country. It just shouldn't. Because those same people you hate, you didn't hate them enough to not let their family members or their ancestors shed blood for this country, fighting wars for this country, die for what this country is supposed to symbolize and mean. You wasn't saying no to that. That wasn't something you said no to. And if you're not going to say no to that, then you shouldn't be allowed to hate them at all. Anybody. Nobody should be allowed to. And the other thing is greed. get on this bad boy. The other thing is greed. Now, I'm not going to go too far into that because it does sound a little crazy, but greed is out of control in this country. For the amount of money in this country to be in the hands of so few people, the amount of wealth means when you get to a certain amount of wealth, you can then start to control the masses without their approval. You can start controlling what gets done, what comes in, what goes out. What you can start controlling, and that's a problem. That is a problem. That's not the way it should be. It's the people, and the people vote. That's the way it's supposed to be. So you gotta control greed, and you gotta control greed, and you have to eliminate hate. You do those two things, and then we start getting somewhere. Then we really start getting where take the money out of politics. Like you shouldn't be able to go into Congress and just make billions and millions of dollars because you're lining your pockets. I mean, come on. Like I've even said this before. None of this is complex. It's really not. But it seems that we've accepted it. And we have to stop accepting it. We can't accept it no more. The price is too high. There's no reason Jeff Bezos has that much money. Jeff Bezos ain't wrapping every package. He's not delivering every box. He's not out there Christmas Eve night until 11:30, 11:45, still trying to deliver pack. He's not doing all of that. So it takes a lot of people. A lot of people giving a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of their life to making sure these companies roll, and they should be compensated correctly. They're not being compensated correctly. They're being, in some ways, almost financially enslaved. It's terrible. We got to do better. We got to do better. There's no reason. And I'm not saying you take all the rich. Well, see, the problem with the rich people, you talk about taking all their money, but the problem is what they do with their ability to be rich is then use that to abuse power. So, in some way, shape, or form, you definitely have to, it has to be controlled. Me, myself, you told me I had $40-50 million, you never hear from me again. That's it. I'm gone. I'm off the map. You're never going to hear from me again. I'm done. I'm out of there. I'm finding a nice, beautiful place to be, invest my money, find a way for my money to keep working for itself, and enjoy life. I'm not going to be out here going, oh, yeah, I got 50 million. I need 100 million, though. Oh, I got 100 million. I need 250 million. I got 250 million. Now, I need 500 million. I need a bit. I mean, well, come on. Now, I do believe that there are people who build enterprises like Amazon. And due to that enterprise and how much it does, that family, his lineage, should they ever want for money? Never. Ever. As long as that company is in existence, they should never have, but the distribution of wealth as far as what that company is should be appropriate. It should be appropriate. My wife was saying something about people, like a company can't have a record. Say a company has record profits, right? They have record profits. Oh my God, guys, we went through the glass ceiling. We bust through it. We have 50 million in profit. And now next year, well, it has to be 51 for it to be a good year. The next year has to be 55 for it to be a good year. Maybe it could be 20, and you take care of your people. How about that? I do see some people who have companies and have a business, and they sell it or something happens, and they really take that money and distribute that goodwill amongst the people that work for them. That's the way this is supposed to work, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way this is supposed to work. These people at the top shouldn't be, okay, we have record profits. Now what we do is go into our company and start getting rid of people. And then when we get rid of people, the people we leave behind, we give them the people's jobs that we got rid of and be like, you're lucky to have a job. So now you're doing the job of two for one. And they call that profit? Come on, man. That's not profit. That's ripping off your people. And don't get me started on my job. They pulled a move this week. They pulled a move so grimy and disgusting. I don't even know what to say. What? I do know what to say. Watch me work. Watch what I do. And I ain't talking about at the job. I'm talking about outside of my job. What I do with the rest of my life to make it better, to do more, to be more, to grow. Watch what I do. That's what I say. Oh, okay. You pull that move. I got moves too, and my moves are gonna build me up and put me somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Disgusting. I mean, look at your boy, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Tiger, what are you doing, champ? What's going on? Tiger, I mean, how? Here we go with somebody to a degree. I mean, I don't know how life's just not perfect. I don't understand how life's not perfect. I don't get it. Somebody's going to have to explain it to me. How somebody whose body has meant so much to their career is always putting it in the worst position possible and the worst danger possible to jeopardize its future. I mean, he flipped that Range Rover on his side, and he's standing over there in hoochie daddy shorts. Y'all see Tiger Woods in his hoochie daddy shorts sitting next to his vehicle flipped over? Come on, man. You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking. So, I'm buffing crazy on this. So they run the drug test on him. I mean, the alcohol, breathalyzer. Breathalyzer clean, y'all. Tiger blew 0.0 on that bad boy, huh? You know what that means. You know what that means. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't drunk. Tiger wasn't drunk. Crazy. I need to be giving these people's money and their opportunity, and I'll show you what I'll do with it. I'll show you what I would do with it. It's none of what's going on out here. It's bad, man. It's disgusting. You know what I mean? So many people that we see at the top that we, revere, like, wow, they really got life in a smash. But when you step back and look at them, it's sure not pretty. It's not pretty. Let me talk about those sports joint. Thank you, and I can't believe I gotta say this. Thank you to Victor Wembanyama for bringing that come see about me. Come see about me. I see you when I see you. energy back to the NBA. But we said I chopped them Thunder. They're okay. Yeah, I handled them boys. I took care of them this year during the season. Come see about me. I like that. I like that. But what bothers me is that I don't know if it's foul for me to say it, but I'm ashamed that a Frenchman is the Le Croissant type cat got to come in here and bring that old feel back. You know what I mean? All Draymond doing is running around, kicking people in the business. You know what I mean? Like, well, Detroit is playing basketball the way it's supposed to be played. I do like the way Detroit look out there. I gotta give them that. I gotta give them that. And what's your boy? Yeah, he's in for today.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, buddy. Um, Boston, they playing like that. The Knicks is Basuda, bro. They fools gold. They keep tricking you, making you think they not that. They nah, man. They lawn chairs, bro. They gonna fold, bro. They gonna fold. Just push the right way. Slam. They gonna slam. They gonna fold. So we gonna see. Robin Allen. I got a lot out this time, but really think about that. I mean, tell me what y'all think about it. I think in this country, we get rid of those two things. It's a different place. It's just those two things. They gotta go. Yeah, we gotta wake up in the morning and tell every United States citizen, you are not allowed to walk out here and hate. You're not racially hating people, religiously hating people. I mean, even our the Democrats and the Republicans, man, it's not supposed to be like that. Democrats and Republicans are supposed to disagree. They're not supposed to hate each other. That's not the way this was meant to work. So who said, no, it doesn't work like that. It's not going to work like that. We could disagree, but after we disagree, whichever side gets the most, we're supposed to come together and work together. And work together takes both sides. The side that won can't be like, we win, they can't do that. And the side that lost can't be like, well, we ain't going to help them do. That's not the way it works, man. It's not going to work if that's the way we do it. After it's over, we all need to come together. We all have to work together and give a damn about where we end up. If we all don't give a damn about where we end up, and if our team isn't the one posting the high score, then we don't care, then we all fail. It's that simple. It's not more difficult than that. You got to get rid of hate. You got to get rid of greed. And you got to take the money out of politics. But to me, that's part of the greed. It's that simple. You know what I mean? When the president's son's the one who owns the drone company we buy all our drones from, I can imagine what the president's probably about to do. Okay, walk with me. Walk with me. I'm trying to get through this conversation. So I'm pulling on this way faster, harder, and more relentlessly than I should. So it was good talking with y'all. I wasn't capping. I was telling the truth, nothing but the truth. I'm gonna finish this old fashioned. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. All right. Peace.